Hey y'all. I don't know, can you see me? Seem to be all lighted out. I got my as I was told this weekend, it's what do you call it? My Zoom hair. Because I always have it up in a funky bun. So I thought I'd put it up again today. And I have my glasses. So I have all that. Um yeah, hi y'all, how you doing? I know I have to do something before I Brandy's finishing up. I just left her live. She's telling stories. It's funny. Y'all should check her out. Her son keeps coming in and saying, "No, no, no." It's so funny. Y'all check Brandy out. Hi, Shalene. How are you? I am doing okay. I'm not as sore as I was last year, the day after the retreat. I did take things slowly. I did rest a lot while I was there. Um, I had fun. Um, how is your knee, Shalene? Did you have it checked? So sorry. Shalene hurt her knee today, and I felt so bad. And I meant to message her, but then I fell asleep. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go over some of the stuff we got at the retreat. Um, Hi Brian. Hi Deborah. Hi Shalene. Who else is in here? Hi Shawana. Shawana took some crazy pictures, especially of me sleeping. I fell asleep on the couch. I was so tired. I do have some people coming in. Shalene fell today and hurt her knees. So, hi, Mutnet. How are you? Um, and so I hope her knees get better really, really soon. So, I am going to go over all the stuff that came in my swag bag, and I'm going to mention the sponsors. Each of the sponsors' links are in the description box. Um, please check them out. We got some wonderful things. We got I got some cute little gifts. I got some stuff off the Pass the Stash. I got the retreat thing I started. Oops, upside down. And I got this hoop from the Pass the Stash. One of actually is Corinne, who um she comes in our lives all the time, and I wanted to say hi, Corinne. She found the funniest signs too. Um, she came up to me and was talking to me, and she put a Mickey Mouse cover mind cover minder on one of my cross stitches. I was like, "Aw," and I mean, it's funny. I said, "How do you know I like Mickey Mouse?" Not that I didn't have something on Mickey on me at all times, but yeah, she was so nice, and it was so nice to meet people that aren't creators, that come and watch you or leave you messages, or it's great. Meeting the creators is just as special, if not better, because you share ideas. Um, you get together, and this is what I want to do, and this is what I want to do, and how do we do this? And I learned so much this weekend. It was overwhelming. um I was so tired, but I have one complaint, only one complaint about the retreat. um the only complaint that I have is I hate them friggin' chairs. They're not comfortable whatsoever. I forgot my tushy cushion. So yeah, that's pretty much my only complaint. The food this year was good, um, and the desserts were awesome. Um, they made sure that I didn't have anything I wasn't supposed to, like peppers and stuff. Um, yeah, so that was all good. Snacks, I had those, so and shared with my table mates, Michelle and Deanne and Danielle, and Marianne and Sarah, Shelly. Next to me was this girl, Deborah. There was a girl, Deborah. She is also one of my subscribers. Uh, Let me tell you, this woman did a 40 by 50. crystal art canvas painting. She started it Thursday when we got there, Thursday night. She finished it by Saturday morning. This girl, this is how she diamond paints. Constant. And then she started another project, one of those big circles, and it said she put trick or treat in the on the little wood thing, and then she diamond up those, and then she was putting diamonds all the way around the circle thing. So, sparkly trick or treat. She got all but this much done. I'm like, really? That girl can diamond paint. I also met someone who lives here in Georgia too. So Julie, I believe her name was Julie. We're going to get together sometime and just craft because we're only about an hour apart. So that'll be cool. But anyway, hi y'all, how you doing? Hope I didn't miss anybody. I will show some cool things that we got, and I will show Tia's supposed to pop in if she's still awake. So here, I'm going to go back and forth between my camera and this, so because you can't see the cute little things that I got. So I won a Harbor Freight. Yay! I won a Harbor Freight and a pumpkin cover minder from Sabohan Jan. This is so cool. It really is. It's very sparkly, and it's going to go up on my wall. I got this cute little sign thing from Miss Emily. Can you even see it? I got the sign thing from Miss Emily, and she made my name in a leaf. Here, let me switch the camera so you can see. This little thing here. And then she made me this, and Tia made me a little card, and then this was my name thing for my plate. This is so cute. So I put them all together, and I'll put it up on my desk. I got these little cover minders that are Disney. I'm missing one, but I got a couple of those. We got these in our swag bags. They're little Ort jars with the wire on top. It came with the these were made by Debbie, the bag lady Debbie. I got this cover minder, was also in our swag bag. And I can't, the card, oh, here, Happy Hippo Finds. I believe that one was from. Okay, y'all, I'm going to brag a little bit. Yes, we got a breast cancer cover minder because it is breast cancer awareness month. This is that Rip It stick by Crashly. Okay. Now I did, and I'll show it to you in a minute. I did one of those books, and I did one of those book things, journal, at the front. This picked up the gems. Then come to find out, Michelle in front of me was doing the retreat painting of the cute little pumpkin that was designed by Tima on them. It didn't rip out it didn't come out when she did the ABs, and it left no residue. I'm very, very impressed. I do recommend it. She has different smells. I don't like the smell, but it doesn't smell for very long, so I don't care. But it's a cover minder. So I have my glue on my painting. How awesome is that? So I highly recommend these, and those papers too. All my papers are over there on another painting, but yeah, so we got this cute little Ort jars, and this will go on my diamond painting that I'm going to do. A cover minder for that. The retreat. I also got this cover minder here from the retreat. I really like that big hoop too, so I'm working on that. Our name tags are so cute this year. Look at this. Our name tags. Miss Tammy made the lanyard. My bell came off, but I'll put that back on. And each year you go, you get a retreat tag with the year on it. It's really cool. And then I have my nameplate. What else did I get? I honestly don't remember where these came from, but I love them. I got some Mickey Mouse bags from Miss Tammy. These gnome stickers were in the bag. This came from Emily, and it's some of those scratch offs, I'm assuming. So, yeah. Okay, so, what else? We got in our bags, we got these blankets. Um, we got these blankets here, and they're embroidered. I love these blankets. So much fun. We got a washcloth from Debbie, and I cannot remember what the name was. Oh my God. Hi, Crashly. See, I was talking about her and she came in. Crashly, I was just bragging on your Rip It Stick stuff. Let me tell you, I love it. Told Kerwin the same thing. I love it. I am going to be ordering more. Okay, I don't remember what they called these washcloths, but Miss Debbie made them. So I love them. Kitchen cloths, I'm going to make some. She gave me some hints on what I was doing wrong on mine. Brian gave me Mickey Mouse socks. Not one mini is in here. I'm all excited. That was a special gift. This was on our pillows when we went in there. This stuff was on our pillows. Michelle made from MN Creative MN Creative Treasure. I guess that's what it's called. MN Creative Treasures. It's Michelle. She made these pumpkins. She said if I have to see another pumpkin the rest of my life, she would be happy. So isn't that freaking cute? So we had that, and we got an eye patch and earplugs in case we needed them, and a little welcome note. I just love how Tammy decorates. What else did we get? I got another Mickey. I got a lot of Mickey Mouse stuff for something I didn't go to, and Tammy made this little doodad scissor fob. Crash's information on her Rip It Stick is down in the bottom. I did see if it gets stringy that she will put it in the refrigerator. Hi, Crashly. Hi, Shawana. Hi, Christy. Hello, Tia. How are you?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hi, Crystal.
I am showing off our bag. Okay. What else did we get in our bag? We got this cool little handmade
Coaster.
Thank you. The floss, our instructions. We got this cool. It's from Fiber Expression Fiber Arts. Beautiful yarn. Michelle made a headband out of it. I'm going to try it. She told me where to get the pattern on the Expression Fiber Arts page. It's a freebie pattern. I should have wound mine like everybody else.
You should have gave it to Brian. He caked mine for me. I
Yeah,
asked Deanne. I like how she handed that task off to Brian.
yeah, he was over there for an hour, wasn't he? Autumn
So
leaves,
smart.
a pumpkin, please. Little s'more kit. This was in our thing. Um, we each got a different scarf. This one is a special one, she said, and she told me why it had stripes. So yeah, this is from Miss Debbie also. I don't know if Kim made these or bought them.
I thought
Oh no, it was from
yeah,
Cindy.
Steven. Yeah,
It
Steven
was from
Cindy
Cindy. I'm
Stevens made
sorry. It
those.
was from Cindy. We got a little card with them
She
too.
made them. She said they were very hard, but she put a little love in each one.
Cindy Stevens, a little memory from your retreat. Enjoy. So yeah, that's from Cindy Stevens. I'm gonna show you else what she got me on. We got a beautiful Bella tray. This is so cute and I love it.
Oh,
Hey, my cow print has a hidden Mickey, by the way.
does it?
Yep. You want to see?
Yes.
Hey, give me a sec.
I missed you too, Crash. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Look.
Okay.
Do you see it?
At the top, right? Yeah.
There's a half one.
Looks like his ears are flopping back.
But, and our bags. These are our bags, y'all. Yeah, these were our bags. We switch. I just keep switching camera. You can't see it, so I'll switch it. These are our bags. Aren't they flipping cute? I absolutely love my bag. We got, okay, so Deanne put these in our bags. They're freaking adorable. They're finger things so you can cross stitch and eat at the same time. Wait, it's upside down. Yeah, cross stitch and eat at the same time. Isn't that freaking cool?
She was using it.
She was using
They
it. I was
actually
laughing.
They actually ended up at the end when we were leaving, like Tima and Jerry. They were like, "Hey, are you going to use yours? I'll take them. I'll take yours." She looked so funny eating with it though. She was just sitting there, and maybe that's why it looked so funny. And she was just eating her popcorn with the finger
She was
chocolate
why she was eating her popcorn and crocheting and cross stitching.
cross
Okay,
stitch.
we got two phone holders. One is a 3D printed, and one is a little metal one.
Who made the
And I put,
3D printer?
huh?
Who
I
made
don't
it?
know. I don't remember. I'm going to look at the list in just a second, but it holds my phone and my iPad, and this one here holds my tablet while I'm stitching. We got
The
a mug
3D
journal.
printed one. I had. My mom wants to order 2 of those.
I'd like
That's
to
why
get two too. Karina made it.
my buddy Karina.
I got a diamond painting pen thing, a bag from that I have thing, and then these homemade little notebooks made by Debbie's sister. Was it Donna? Made these cute
She
little.
does. Yeah, she does card making, and she has a store. She uses her card making to put them in her orders as thank yous. But I purchased directly from her because Debbie was her pusher, and when Debbie was like, "Oh, you can buy those directly from her," and I just purchased a small few, and I wanted to give out cards to a select few who I feel, were really impactful. And what you saying? Did you get a card?
I got a card.
You got a card.
I showed it to Artie. I said, Artie, there's a message in there from you, and he goes, yeah. And I finally got a
Oh yeah,
funnel.
I put Artie in there and thanked him for sharing you with us.
But yeah, our little retreat. Like I said, all of the sponsors and their links are in my description box. If you like anything that you saw, I don't think she has a shop or anything. I tried asking around, no one was sure. Of course, I talked to her a ton, totally, and forgot to ask. So Donna Wilkins gave the notebooks. Crashly gave the Crashly putty, but it's not Crashly putty. It's
It's the ribbon stick it.
Rip it, stick it.
Ribbon stick it.
Mary Yarns gave a measuring tape, which I don't remember where that is. Happy
Hey, fellas.
gave a pumpkin cover minder. Deanne did the finger chopsticks. Expression Fiber Arts did the yarn. True Artist Diamond Paintings did a diamond painting, but my diamond paintings kind of walked away. I got 2 of them. One was a mystery, and somebody so wanted the mystery painting, so I gave that to Berta. Berta wanted it, and then the crystal canvas one. I think Brian ended up with it. I'm not sure. Brandy did the s'more stick. Cindy Stevens did the fabric pumpkin. Debbie Colbin did the scarf mason jar Mill Hill kit, which I gave to Deanne because I gave to Danielle because there ain't no way in hell I'm going to do another Mill Hill kit. I can't even do the one I got.
Why did you give it to me? They look nice when they're done. They could be a start, not a finish. It could be a start, not a finish. How many starts, not finishes, do we have? Come on.
Yeah, we won't talk about that. And then that collab
We're
we're
about to
doing.
embark on 105. It's a journey. You could have made that one of your 105.
Where are we now? Not Your Mama's Mud.
Beth Minton.
From Miss Beth. Awesome. Love that stuff too. Harbor Freight Container. I ended up with 3 of them. Michelle did the pumpkins. Amanda did the minders. Kim did the zipper bags, face mask, and earplugs. Leopard and Lace did the beautiful charm. Thank you, Tammy. Witchy Stitcher did the Salem Witch House pattern. From what I am understanding, the Witchy Stitcher will be releasing that after the retreat, so keep an eye on it. And Crafty Hefter did the thing. So I won one Harbor Freight. I got one in my bag, and then somebody else gave me one.
Crashly says, "Oh my God, I was the one who wanted that mystery kit. I had no idea what wheeling and dealing had to happen for that. Like, Rochelle was back there bartering for everyone. Okay, you want this, you want this. She had, like, you know how they say 6 degrees of separation. So, like, if you go to enough people, you guys will find people in common. She was like going up to enough people to find who wanted which item, and she was helping facilitate. She was like the pusher. She was facilitating the greed for everyone. Thank you, Rochelle. So,
Berta came up and said, looked at, she goes, oh, you got a mystery paint. I didn't get a mystery paint. Do you want a mystery paint? Can I have your mystery paint? You can't say no to Berta because, you know,
you cannot.
so cute. And I'm hoping that, oh, here's my tape measure. I'm hoping that the picture that I took of that Indian girl that she did, oh my God. Okay, so Cindy makes these little cute little things. Do you see what I got?
Yes.
Okay. But I didn't get just one or two. I kind of got 5.
Oh, you buy like a almost. I was gonna
I
say a
bought
set.
all of the Mickey Mouse ones.
Okay.
The pattern is the
I bought
same,
her
but
out.
they're put on here different.
Did I freeze or did you?
I'm frozen. I
Oh,
always freeze. It's all the 90-year Mickeys. So, but they're all
open
in
it up
different.
and show us what it's for.
Okay. This is a floss bed or whatever. You put your. Where did that yarn go that I had? I had a piece of floss somewhere. Okay, so you put your needles here, your scissors go in the little scissor pocket, and then any scraps that you have that you don't want to put in the ort jar yet because they're still a little bit too long, and you could probably do 3 or 4 more X's, you can put those here, or you could put your orts and then throw them all in the ort jar when you're done. But what I did is this is the one for my retreat thing, and I just put all my threads in it and I closed it up and everything's together. So that's what I have for that. I love them. I got new pens. I traded for 3 new pens. I got a small one, which I was helping. I haven't tried this one, but it's purple, so I had to have it. And I finally got a wooden one.
Okay.
It is
I like
so
that.
pretty. And then I got one off the past the stash table. I also got a Starbucks cup. It turns purple in the sun from Sarah Little from my roommate. So I ended up with a lot of pretty things, a lot of stuff. I have no
What's it
place.
there?
This is the ornament. Now I'll show you a picture of Shawana's because she finished hers. This is the ornament that we were doing, but I couldn't do it much longer because my fingers were hurting really bad. The one you fold the fabric and put the things in. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that. Hello, Sandra.
I think that was the class that Shawana was there for, and
Shawana.
Rochelle was there for, like, she was talking about the planner class the whole time. She couldn't wait
Oh my
because she
God, that
does.
planner
Yeah,
class
she
was
writes in her
awesome.
planner and everything. So
I loved that planner class. Let's see. Where did I put the pictures?
So what was your favorite moments? What were your not so favorite moments?
My favorite moment was seeing everybody. My least favorite was Sunday night.
Was when? Sunday night? What happened
Yeah,
Sunday?
y'all started crying when we left.
I couldn't take it.
Oh my
So,
God, Pink Ashley was crying. That I didn't see her cry last year, but she was even crying.
yeah,
And
we cried last year. We cry every year. It's hard. It gets harder and harder. So what I
like I
do like
said,
that this year,
my
I hate to say, hmm,
my only complaint about the retreat, I have one complaint, is those damn chairs.
yeah, that's the standard. We
That is
could
the
do like
only
you see, it's gonna impact us as flyers. But did you
right.
see what Danielle did and Amanda?
You know I'm going to try to figure that one out.
Man, I tried.
Deanne,
I had my
mhm.
knee in my suitcase. I bought a chair, but it was taller than my. I even tried to angle it. I tried to angle it.
Where's
Sorry,
your
that's my
microphone?
call.
Every time
Again,
you
I
do
even tried to angle it, corner, catty corner wise, and I got my
uh-huh.
knee in there. I'm trying to push it in with my knee, and I was like, it's still not gonna fit. Even if I
Maybe
were
you need
able
that
to get it
suitcase
in,
I had
I might
last
not be
year.
able to get it out. So
Maybe you should get that suitcase I had last year. Oh, and our retreat shirts.
I didn't put mine on, but yeah, they were cute this year. The ones that we had last year with the red sleeves, those were cute also.
I
So I
like
like
they're
those.
so comfortable. I got it a little big and it, you know, it was nice. Some of my favorite moments was the night before at the hotel. We a bunch of us flew in a day early. We met at the hotel that we were staying at. Tia was like 3 hours away, I seemed. But she came out to our hotel, and we were up to like out in the lobby area where they have the breakfast stuff. We were out there for what, 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning.
So let me correct her. We weren't 3 hours away. It's just Rochelle was driving. And
Mm.
Rochelle, she would miss the exits. Now she warned me, right? She warned me. She was like, I like to read the directions on the GPS, try and memorize them. And it's like a game to her. How many kids you remember, right? And she always loses because she doesn't remember them. But the GPS was going in the car on the 15, 22-inch screen. It is like a big screen. You could see everything. You could see, it says turn left. And then on top of that, the GPS spoke to you. So it would say left turn in 50 yards. Then it would say left turn in 20 yards. Then it would say turn left. And she still would miss. Like we missed the turns. And I'm like, where are we going? My mistake was the first couple of times, she's talking and driving. I'm listening, but I'm on my phone. I'm like, hey, we here. We on our way. What are you guys doing? What are you guys eating? Oh, we're going to have so much fun. I can't wait to see you guys. Then I wait for you and Danielle and Deanne. And I wait for you guys to kind of post back. So, I got to watch the chat. Hold on. Sorry. That's my daughter again. Anyway, so we finally make the the first turn. We got it. We had to go 3 times though. 3 times. And we missing exits and things like that. So I don't know if it was you or Danielle. Someone sent a message and was like, how far away are you? I was like, we're 3 missed turns and 1 missed exit away.
That must have been Danielle. That's
We'll be there
funny.
though.
Then you guys ended up going to Golden Corral. We ate early. We went to Red Robin. Oh, where's my baskets?
Yeah, we went to Golden Corral. We had a good time there also. Yummy,
Okay,
yummy.
so we went to Red Robin. Before
Did
you
you
guys
enjoy it? I like Red Robin.
loved Red Robin. Red Robin is one of my favorite restaurants. I don't know why, it just is. But every time I go to Red Robin, I always leave with something. I always ask, but I always leave with something. Usually it's a cup. I have 3 or 4 cups that say Red Robin on them. I've got the onion ring holder because if you turn it sideways, it looks like Mickey's head. And I saw these. These were our baskets of fries, and they were sitting on the table. And I'm staring at them. And a guy walks over. I said, "Can I have those?" And he looked at me and goes, "What?" I said, "Can I have those? They're perfect."
Oh gosh, they are.
He goes, "I didn't see anything," and I put them in my purse and I left.
Well, there you go. You can make your own homemade Mickey ears. You can decorate them, put all the fluff and things like that on.
We had
Awesome.
balloons too, but
What time did you guys leave Red Robin?
we were back at the hotel for a good hour and a half, 2 hours before you got there.
That's because they don't know how to leave. Like I'm telling you, if I was an employee, I would have been like, get out. Don't you? I'm telling you, that we was sitting there, we was talking, and they was giving hints, right? Like you see the chairs
You
going up
closed.
around the tables. That means leave, right? You
You
see them
closed
coming and say,
Golden Corral.
excuse me, guys, are you guys going to get anything else to eat? I was like, oh, I think they're shutting it down. They're like, oh yeah, they probably are. No, we don't want anything else. Then they keep eating, they keep talking. So the staff is coming over. Nobody's rude. I think I would have been rude. The staff is like coming up to our table, introducing themselves. Hi, you guys having fun? Look, it's like closing time. They don't really mean, are we having fun? They really mean, can you go somewhere else and have fun? And nobody's catching it. So we're sitting there. I was like, y'all, before they kick us out, can we just leave? Can we please just leave? We were there. We probably would have been there all night because this staff would not say, it's time to go. And then Rochelle runs around, rustles up all of the tip money and hands it off to the staff. The lady was so happy, probably because we were finally leaving. She wanted to take a picture with us. This is the server that comes over, brings us our drinks and our foods at a buffet restaurant. She's happy to serve us. And then she's like, I want to sit down and take pictures with you guys. She takes her phone and gives it to one of the other employees and asks him to take pictures. I'm pretty sure we're up on the wall and they're like, do you see these women coming in? Don't let them in 2 hours prior, to close because they'll never leave. I'm pretty sure that's why she wanted a picture of us. But she was so happy to be grinning and cheesing with us. So shout out to you because we was giving her our YouTube names and throwing out, we're going to a retreat. We're going to have fun. So if you're out there and you watching.
Crafter.
Huh?
The guy at our hotel was a crafter. The guy behind the
desk.
desk.
That's right.
He did wood burning, and oh my gosh, some of his stuff is gorgeous. I told him I should check out Jeremy.
I did refer him to Jeremy as well. He's probably in your audience also. Tons of fun though.
Mm-hmm. Shawana, it was funny. We were at the McDonald's right before the retreat. We were just sitting there because we had an hour to kill before we could go. And we were sitting there, and I took a picture of the table, the group of us that were sitting at the tables. Shawana goes, no, that is not how you take a picture. You're not in it. So she goes over and takes a picture with her in it and everybody else in it. It was so funny. So yeah. The retreat.
Sweet says we weren't that bad. Yes, we were, Sweets. We were that bad. We were that bad.
we had fun. Honest and truly, I had fun. The planner class, let me tell you, I learned so much in that planner class.
What was some new tips that you learned?
New tips?
From the planner class?
Just the layering. Just the layer. I always knew I could layer, but not the way I ended up layering. Where is my planner? Not the way I ended up layering. I actually, for the first time, love my my planner. This one here, I took pictures that were printed. Marissa brought a bunch of stuff that had been printed, and I don't know, can you see it? Do you see? It's all layered. Those are different stickers from different things. This is a picture from that she had printed. Oh yeah, hotel security showed up at my door too, scared the hell out of Brian. The sticker here is from the ones Amanda made. And then these down here were the leaves that came in our kit, in our pack, or what do you call it thing. And another thing I learned is outlining the stickers with your gel pens or your markers. I don't know. Let me. Can you see it now? Better? Okay. So, yeah, this is a sticker that Marissa had in her little sticker collection. This one here was one of the ones Amanda made, these and these. This is that other thing, but there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different patterns right here. And outlining your truck, I outlined the fall thing in the colors. And Tia keeps leaving me.
All right, that was I thought I was going back to, you know what happens in
Yeah.
your life. Sometimes you forget your life.
So basically, I learned more of the just scrap paper. I wish I had a picture of the one Michelle did because hers was just amazing. Um, with the little scrap paper, that's another thing I never would have thought to use. I thought you had to use it like a regular square, like I did back probably in here somewhere. Like these, this is the way I thought you had to do it. Well, not had to, but that way. But yeah, from this to this is so much different. And then I did this one too at the retreat.
Ooh,
This is
that was
something I
good. I
never
like
would
that.
have thought of. I wrote the, I mean, here's, we diamond painted in a journal, midnight margaritas. We had the planner class, things that I did, the quilt shop we went to, just different little stickers that I colored in with the outside with gel pen.
Hmm.
The Hocus Pocus movie night. Some of these stickers were made by Amanda. She did awesome. Found a plane, put it on my leaving and my sad face. I don't know. Can you see? I have a sad face.
Oh,
But I made this at the retreat too. And I did this in the planner class. And there's so much going on in this page, but it's also very neat. Make sense?
mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's busy, but I can still write in it. I can still add stuff. I have my inspirational quote. I totally deserve this trip. So, yeah, I mean, oh, and this little thing right here. I can't remember. I will find the link for this and put this in my what do you call it too? Um, I got this from Rochelle. This looks like one of my granddaughters. Isn't she freaking cute? I said, "Oh, I need to get the set." She has all kinds of set by this person, and I will put that. I can't, don't have it right here. She was supposed to write it down. She probably did, and I have no idea what I did with it. So yeah, we learned all that stuff. Here's my Christmas ball that we were trying to do. You do the squares. I did a few of them. Almost got my star done. I just couldn't do any more. And what it is supposed to look like is, can you see hers? Oh, you got a pretty cup too. Look at that.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, where did my book go?
So the fabric that you used to do that came out gorgeous.
This is what I used the ripstick on.
That came out so gorgeous. So I will be honest, I think you and I both did specials for our diamond painting project. And I always see the specials, like I see the eyeglass cases, the pen cases, pencil cases and things. And it's never been something that I would be like, oh, I can't wait to do it. So I
What?
decided I wanted to try a smaller project. What better idea than a special at the retreat? Um, it was gorgeous. I feel horrible that, disrespected the specials because I've seen so many of them. So I've been shopping, like, I think you told me about a purse. They have pouches or purses or something.
Yeah, on AliExpress, I've seen Terry Koala Crafts. I think it was. It was working on a tissue cover. It was just a box that went over a tissue box.
Yeah.
You diamond paint on it, and it was so cute.
So that's
I'm
something that I'm definitely interested in now
you got
because of
purses.
how they came out.
I really, honest and truly
Look
do
how
enjoy this.
sparkly it is. It's
My
gorgeous.
girlfriend, I talked to my friend Laura, which I'm going to ring the bell for her again tonight. I talked to my friend Laura. She finished her last round of radiation today. She is now cancer free. Thank God.
Oh,
In the middle of breast cancer month, she has beaten breast cancer. It has been a
good,
long 6 months. Long 6 months.
good.
But she saw this and she goes, "Oh my God, I love that." She goes, "I think I can actually sit and diamond paint that because diamond painter is tedious." So I'm going to send her this and I'm going to send her a blank one, like the
That's a,
butterfly one you have.
yeah.
I'm going to send her those and see if she can do it. But I absolutely fell in love with this. And sticking. It's not coming off. You let it set for 24 hours. Tia,
That's
what's
what
with
I liked about it.
getting to
I
make you a
was in
cup? How
heaven.
many cups did you get?
How many who?
Cups. Tia wants to know what's up with everybody making that cup for you.
The cup right here. I had 3 cups that were made for me.
I had one. That was nice. What do you
Yep.
have?
I had so Crashly, she made a cup for me to match a
Oh,
pin.
I do like her cups too. I saw the one with the gnome on it and I so wanted it. I just couldn't afford it. But those were so cute.
Now the cup that I'm drinking out of today, my mom likes it because of the colors. So this sparkles.
And that's the one from Denise,
That's correct.
Danielle's sister.
Yes.
And then
So say that again.
what's the third one?
You know who Mariola is?
I don't remember.
Mariola, I don't think that she was at this retreat. No, I didn't see her. But she makes cups and things, and she made a cup for me. I had bought a couple of cups from her before to give as gifts. I gave one to Rebecca. And,
Nice. So what are your favorite things about the retreat?
um, my favorite was there was a lot of new people at this retreat. So that's my daughter. I'm sorry. She's like, why won't you take my call? Sorry. My favorite was there was a lot of new people. I hate to say that because all of us as veterans, we want to return and continue the fun also. But it is amazing to be able to meet new people. And I think there were like 16, I think, newbies. There were a lot. There were a lot of newbies at this one.
And
That's the
not all
amount.
of them are creators either. A lot of them are just people who
Correct.
come in and chat
Yep.
with us. And
Regular, yep, subscribers and things. And so hanging out with them, getting to know them, what they like about crafts, how they came into the craft, what other crafts do they do. Most of us were cross stitchers, diamond painters. We had some crocheters there. We always have crocheters there because that's normally a easy class to offer and things like that. What I liked about the newbies that came to this one is, they're anxious, they're eager, they're ready to have a good time, and so it was a nice mix. I felt like it was definitely a nice mix. Um, Got to hang out, meet some new people. My new favorite person, Cheryl Gearhart. If you're out there, oh my gosh, she is so amazing. Her one-liners, she was just so funny, so much fun. And what she told me was that she's normally like just a little, in the corner, a little fly on the wall. She's not normally out there, and the way that she interacted with us, I would never have guessed that. I would never guess that she was someone who kind of stands back, is real introverted, kind of shy and things like that. Would have never guessed that. So obviously getting to know her, she felt more comfortable and she was able to open up. And I think that's awesome because who wants to sit at home and look at, somebody on their TV and never get a chance to interact or engage? So it was so much fun. She got to get out. She had an awesome time. We had an awesome time hanging out, getting to know her. Her and Crashly are like two peas in a pod. They reminded me so much of each other, and that's good. That's a great thing. Rochelle, she was able to get out and experience the retreat as well. She is
Rachel,
say that again.
Rachel.
Rachel, it was awesome. She was my roommate, but Rachel also, she was out there though. She got to see everybody. She sat on one side of the room. She was our roommate. She got to interact and engage. She was also working. She represented Bella Arte Nicole. So I thought she had a great mix for her retreat experience as well. Bonnie, I met Bonnie. Me and Bonnie had more in common than I would have ever guessed. Obviously, we're crafters, but we kind of work in the same industry on 2 different sides. So I'm on the insurance
I was
side.
singing with her
Yeah. Yep.
on Saturday night.
And she sat she's on the other side of the same industry. She's a servicer that would supply, a bid to an insurance company. So it was great getting to communicate, seeing what we all have in common, just talking, opening up a bridge of communication, so that you have, for me, I look at it as resources. If I ever get to travel, you guys have a driveway. Can I pull my rig up and overnight get to know you guys? Come on into my, RV, have
Oh,
dinner with me, and then off
love
to the next.
there's
Yeah.
another crystal there.
Yeah. Another Crystal. She was a
Yeah,
firecracker also. She was very outgoing.
very.
So her
She fit
smile.
right in with us.
Yes, she came. It was her first time. She fit right in. And, I guess she volunteered to kind of help, set up and break down. That's amazing because I go all the time. I try not to miss a retreat, but I've never offered to be on the cleanup or breakdown crew. So
Yeah,
shout out to Crystal because that's amazing.
she
By the
also does
time,
planners. She does a lot of planner stuff.
oh,
Um,
that's good.
really into. I mean, her planner. That a lot of the ideas. They looking at their planners. It's just
Yes, and you start to have ideas about what you can do and how you can spruce things up. So I like that. I definitely like it. I
her.
think my biggest tip I think it came from Jeremy last year when he was on the planner show was because I was using the wide washi tape. And he
I was
said, you can,
we were talking about that in the last planner live.
yeah.
It's funny because he popped in right after I said that.
Yeah, he said you don't have to just use the wide washi tape. You can use the thin ones. You can create your own lines, your own borders. And so that's why this coming year for Planner Mondays, I'm going to be trying to repurpose like notebooks and things like that and use some of those ideas to see, how creative can I be?
Phyllis gave me her planner for this year. It's an 18-month. It ends in 2 months. But so what I did is I just went in. This is for October 2020. I just went in and put washi tape over the date. Can you see it now? I put washi tape and stickers over the date and then just like put a diamond on there and stickered them.
Wow.
So, I mean, nothing big, but this is how I'm going to try to, the next couple of months play with it because next year I'm using a big and a classic. So
Well, I cheated. Sweet sent me this link because she's the second half of the Enabling Twins, and she sent me this link that had like all of these numbers and stuff on it, different colors and things. And so I think I'm going to use that to put over dates and repurpose, which I think will be awesome. And then I'll be able to go right from there into, just new idea of how to repurpose, make it work for me. There were in the last couple of years, there would be like I would do a month or two in a row, and I might miss a month or two. Then I'm back. Oh, let me get back into my planner. Then I'll miss another month or 2 or 3 months and things. So I don't have like 12 straight months. Out of the 12 months, I might have done 6 or 7 because I've missed months in between.
Another thing that I learned is instead of writing across the box, Tammy was writing like this on the
sideways. That looked pretty also. So
did you see that? That was awesome. And
yeah, by the time I came over, because I just couldn't get up. But by the time I came over, everybody was full-fledged into planning. Rochelle was standing up, dancing in place. That means she having a ball. When she dancing in place, she's, her ideas are flowing. And so
doing her Cocoa Daisy spread.
Yes.
She said, I only got into Cocoa Daisy because Shalene did it.
Because of Shalene. That's the other half of the Enabling Twin. It's Shalene and Sweets. They should come up with their own show. And they should every week just, 15 minutes. There we go. 15 minutes. This week, what do we have in store for you? Crazy Shalene, crazy Sweets. We have the deals. And then start flip, 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 flip.
I love that idea. Shalene, no. Well, let's see. I'm sitting here glancing at the chat because I forget to do that when I have people on. But Amanda says you've got 2 places in Illinois. Sandra says you can take it up to Canada, and I saw Danielle wrote you can have a place at her house in Louisiana. So there's 3 in another country. Rochelle is a hoot and a half. Rachel is my new bestie for life. She is awesome. Let me tell you. She
Yeah.
helped Tammy. What is it? Boutique. Like Leopard and Lace Boutique now has a Facebook group. Please check her out. It's Tammy, Marissa's sister. She has some of the bougiest scissors that are gorgeous little whatever you call them. Um, Let me tell you, she's even got a bag that she keeps all of her scissors. It says bougie scissors on it.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound like she's saying bougie.
I know.
It
She,
sounds like she's saying booby. So she says, Tia, do you want to see my booby? And that's all I heard. And I'm like, ooh, Timmy. Your eyes automatically go down, okay? And I'm like, oh, this is awkward. And she was like, what? To see scissors? And I was like, did you say scissors? What did you say? And she showed me the bag. And that's
Bob,
what I saw. Bougie.
lots of farm fobs, lots of charms. She
Yes.
had floss drops.
Yes.
Something suppose it looks like a long stick, metal stick, but she's something about laying flat. Amanda tried showing me.
My mom called it a hat pin, but
That's what I thought it
there's
was.
a thing that you take off of it, and it's got a blunt tip on it, but it allows you to be able to frog, and it's long enough to where it's more comfortable frogging with. I bought one of those. I bought a charm set from her, and then I bought the scissor. I bought from everybody though. I had a great experience. I wasn't bringing anything. I wanted to every day shop so many tables. I had a budget.
Phyllis.
Did go over the budget a little, but I felt like it was worth it. We were shopping until Jerry and Tima had packed everything up, and then I saw something that someone had did on Brian, and who else? I think it was Brian and someone else had been diamond painting, and it gave me an idea. So I had to buy some more, but everything was packed up, and Tima told them, bring it all back in. They want to buy, let's sell. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Meet the demand of the people.
Right? Tammy's boutique link, Leopard and Lace Boutique. She's also on Instagram. I believe her Instagram link is in the description. One of them is. But that is her new group. And she's going to post stuff in there too. So please check her out. Her stuff is, let me tell you, it's awesome. Amanda, I really hope you get that minder store going because you have so many minders that I want and I will be getting soon. And Shalene's laughing at that comment of her and Danielle. I think her and Danielle need to have maybe the first 15 minutes of her floss tube.
I do think that 15 minutes, do your crazy Eddie, send all the links you guys have for that week. Boom. One spot.
Oh, that would be so funny. Oh, that would be awesome. But I mean, there were so many things there. The Debbie's bags. I have to order a few more of those. Deanne made some bags. I'm waiting for her to put those up for sale. Cal's. If I saw some of Cal's stuff, I've not seen it yet. Let me tell you.
I have some cow bags.
No, it was handmade.
Yeah, I have some cow bags. I can show you.
Tia did great in the line dance. Yes, line dancing.
Oh, sorry, they were trying to kill me.
And then she was yelling at the screen when they were watching the movie. Get out of there! Get out of there!
No, where's Brian? Brian and I, we were real. So here's the thing. We were all excited about watching the movie, right? What I did not know, no one said till halfway through, that I was the only one first time watching the movie. So shout out to Brian because he did hang out there with me all the way through to the end credit where they show the last, clue scene. He hung out with me. And Shawana was saying little things. And I was like, you seen this before? And she was like, yeah, haven't you? I asked Rochelle. She's seen the movie before also.
It's been on Disney for a couple of weeks.
Well, I didn't know that, everybody was going to watch the movie first and then come to the retreat and talk, tell spoilers and things. So I said, we're going to watch it.
I did fall asleep during it. I was cross-stitching and I just said, I just need to sit down and relax for a minute.
We got a nice picture of it also.
Yeah, I saw that. Thanks, Shawana. I think I slept the whole 5 minutes. But I did. I think the entire trip. I looked at my Fitbit and it said I had, except for the first night we got there, I did sleep 6 hours that night. The rest of the night I slept 2 hours one night, an hour and 54 minutes another night, and I think it was 92 minutes another night. So I did not sleep today. I slept on and off all day. So yeah, it was fun.
I definitely slept on and off all day. I was so glad that I took these next couple of days before going back to work to just relax.
And I
So,
did learn a lot. Deanne taught me how to park, which was really interesting. Danielle was showing me. I am having a problem reading a pattern from a certain company, and because they're quarter stitches or weird stitches, so they were showing me how to do them the way that the way the picture is. Told me how to put it on the paper, so that was good. Debbie came over and gave me instructions on how to make my dishcloths better because it wasn't doing something right. So she's going to work with me on the computer if she has to. We'll get together online. You had 8 or 10 hours this weekend. Oh, wow.
over a weekend, that's what that's an average of 2 nights, 2 hours a night.
That's basically it. 2 hours a night. And I
Wow.
was the first night I went to bed. I went and took a nap with Thursday night.
Oh, I
So
remember when you went to
I
go
went to
take a
bed
nap.
and then I
Yeah.
came back in at like 11 or 12, and I was up till 9 or 10 the next morning. And then all the classes were, so I went and laid down for an hour, and that hour and 40 minutes, and I came back for the planner class on Saturday. But yeah, I worked on my book and was talking to Corrine and watching Debbie next to me, Deborah. I'm not
Deborah
going.
Morgan or Debbie Coburn?
No, the one that was next to me,
Okay,
Deborah.
Deborah Morgan.
Okay, Morgan,
Hmm.
that girl in diamond paint.
She had a goal. Unfortunately, she ran out of diamonds, but she had a goal she wanted, and she was almost finished also.
No,
So
she
she
did
wanted
all
that cowbell.
she wouldn't ring the cowbell for the first one.
She should have. I would have
Oh,
rung it for
it
her.
was either Shawana or Rochelle that rang it for her.
Oh, that was good
No,
though.
no, I'm sorry, it was Drea.
Okay.
Drea. She goes, "It's not for me, it's for them." Yep, the last night was good. She got 5 hours. Yeah, I heard about that last night, Margarita. I did the first night, Margarita night. The second night, Margarita night, I didn't want any. And I went in there, and let me tell you, I was up in there doing some stuff, cross stitching mostly, and working on my autumn favorites. And I see Amanda comes up to me. She just, oh, it was so funny. Tia's back there singing with a bunch of them. Brian's out there singing. They're all dancing and having a good time. I just sat there and watched everybody. It was great. People watching is perfect for me, you know.
So listen, let me explain the margaritas. I don't want anybody to think I was, I'm inept because I try not to be. So Marissa took me in the kitchen and she did give me a lesson, just so you guys are aware, on how to mix the drinks. But then people were talking about wanting to get some sleep, so I wanted to help them.
You
So
did.
I threw Marissa's instructions out the window and I helped y'all sleep.
I
You're
heard
welcome.
I heard that Amanda's was 2 times stronger than the
Yeah,
Texas
I don't
margarita.
think it was 2 times stronger at
She
all.
she
It
got
had, I think Amanda had some margarita mixed with her tequila. That's what I think. I grabbed the wrong
I,
bottle.
I still have my tequila.
There you go. I grabbed the wrong bottle and was pouring. So I was trying. Marissa showed me where the 1 ounce line, where one shot is.
Hmm.
So most of them, I went up to the next line on the cups, which is probably 3 ounces because there's a bigger difference,
Four
and the
ten.
cups were wide. So it's probably three total ounces. With then I put the ice in, and then I put the margarita mix in. Shook it up, and so you guys all should have had a little stiff drink. But I grabbed the wrong bottle on on
Amanda.
I think it was Sweet's drink. I grabbed the wrong bottle and I was pouring, right? And then I realized, oh, oops, I went too far with this one. So I hurry up, put the ice in, shook it, then added the mix. I tried to add as much mix as I could, but I do know it was a little beyond the line. Then I purposefully made Amanda's drink because she needed to sleep. She definitely, yeah, she needed to get some sleep. She was working hard this retreat. And I wanted her to relax. Be able to get a good sleep snore on. So with Amanda's drink, I went all the way up to where I normally, put the ice in after I put the tequila in. I poured the tequila up to that line. Then I put the ice in. And she probably, I guess, had some mix in. It wasn't a lot of room for mix in Amanda's cup.
Did Christy go live?
Did who?
Is
Christy?
Christy going
She was
live?
in here. Sorry, Amanda. I was trying to help you. See, it sounds like it worked itself out.
She got a shower the next morning. She was so refreshed. On Sunday morning when I saw her, I mean, yeah.
She said they were the 2020 version.
Hi, Cindy. We were talking about you too.
Well, Marissa should be proud because I took her advice and then I added a little bit.
What the hell?
She did. She took a sip and her eyes went this wide. I was like, I want you to sleep. Here's what happened. I sound like Monk.
Here's what happened.
Here's what happened. Shawana said she wanted Sweets to start off driving. And Sweets looked like she was tired. And I was like, well, we're going to help you get some sleep. We're going to help you get some sleep. And then I told Shawana, I don't think Sweets is going to be able to help start off driving because I'm about to hand her a Tia special. So that's how Sweets drink ended up. I was trying to help her out. Get some rest. Get a lot of rest,
We all did. Everybody ended up going to bed before 3. I went to bed at 3. I think you guys went to bed at 4.
It was late. It was like Debbie Morgan. She went to hug Kerwin, and I yelled, "Get your hands off my face!" I scared her. I felt bad. She doesn't know he's community booty. He's everybody's husband, and I scared the crap out of her.
A trip and a half. Spending time with Kerwin was so much fun.
So when I yelled that, I scared the crap. I was like, I'm joking. I'm sorry. So we had a ball. We had so much fun.
There's that painting. She did it in a day and a half.
Yes.
And that she was starting. That's Deborah
Morgan. Yes. She bought me. So, she spoiled me. I begged everybody. And I'm going to tell on you too. I begged everybody.
He's not cooler than you. You are cooler than Kerwin.
Oh, I begged everybody for their cowtail. Right? And everyone said, sure, Tia, here, you can have mine. And I was like, thank you.
What?
I asked the cowtail, the candy that came in the cross-stitch jar. It's the long cowtail. You didn't give me, don't feel so bad, Deanne. She didn't give me hers either.
Mine was sitting on the table. You could have taken it.
I wouldn't have done that. I always ask, and I allow you to have your free will.
What is it?
And Deanne exercised her free will and said, you can't have it. I thought she was joking, right? She was like, no. I was like, I can't. She was like, I was like, you're going to give it to me, and it's going to taste so good when you give me your cowtail. And Debbie's listening to this. So she's out. She stops at a store. She sees them, the full-size one, and she bought me 5 and brought them back. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. So I felt bad. I'm about to eat these cowtails in front of people. Let me tell you what Shelly does. And I was stupid. I shouldn't have done this. I won't anymore. They was teaching me lessons, life lessons that I could take on with me, So I said, would you like one? And Shelly says, yes. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? You're supposed to decline politely. You hear me? I've been begging everybody for this. And you're going to say, and she was like, okay, well, no, like she was like, you really not gonna give? Like she really wanted it. I was like, Shelly, I guess I gotta share. I had to share it with it.
Let me tell you, Shelly and Marion.
Her and Marianne, they crazy. I can't imagine the road trip they on.
I know they were
Crazy.
headed back early, but yeah, those two are characters. Let me tell you. I mm.
I bet they having a ball. They should be getting into town probably tomorrow. So I'll probably try and make plans to see Shelly this weekend. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna see if I can get a cowtail back out of her because she took mine.
Oh, hi, Kerwin.
Kerwin's in here.
Crashly,
That's
I'm sorry.
CB.
Crashly is cooler than Kerwin. She makes prettier stuff. Cooler thing.
Nope.
Maybe
CB.
it's
Oh,
not.
that's funny.
He's
Tia,
not.
I gave you. That's
Kerwin,
right. Brian gave
Kerwin
me his.
is a very. You're right. He is a very nice gentleman. He was there
He is.
helping everyone. I mean,
He helps everyone. And it's always been like that. That's where the term community booty even came from. Because he will run and assist. So
mhm.
I don't know if you guys know, but Rebecca wasn't there. She came in, she had shopped, and her tire blew out
Oh,
on the
really?
highway. And he is getting his keys as he hears me talk. I'm trying to figure out the deal, and he's already ready to go and run and rescue. So Tia was totally chasing tail. I was chasing everybody's cowtail, and clearly Crystal got home with hers.
You want me to mail it to you? I can throw it in the mail.
I do have
I
I,
ate
I
my
do
cow.
have one left. I ate all of those.
Deanne
So
ate her cowtail right in front of
they
me.
are.
This is a cowtail. I didn't know I had one.
Yeah, they're yummy. They're so yummy. And I haven't seen one in forever. So whoever created, I think Debbie and Cindy Stevens and Denise, I think they worked on the jars. Um
Yeah, the
yeah,
just before the retreat. I love these things. These are
they
so cute.
yes, and they were a wonderful idea also.
And from what I hear, I can use it as for my. Oh, I can use them for my diamond painting too.
And you see, Deanne, she's telling you guys how yummy they are. She kept hers. She did not offer me at all. She ate it in front of me, and then she did that's like going when somebody is dehydrated and thirsty and they need one sip of something, and you take the last sip and you go, and then the cherry on top is your burp, like, "Phew, that was good." I feel like that was
Yeah,
it.
I got a couple of them on here.
The lid is a magnet holder. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
That was
see.
a good idea. I never tried that
Um,
because obviously the lid had, the holes in it to put, like pins and things.
you see them hanging out the side. They're. I just have them sticking right here. The ones I got from the retreat are sticking
That's a
right on.
good idea, huh?
I actually saw somebody doing that. Maybe it was Marianne or Sarah.
Okay.
Sarah was another one that was a trip. I absolutely loved Sarah.
Sarah
Um,
was fun.
Sarah was awesome.
Yes.
Um, she was quiet, but she's awesome. And it's funny because we were doing the when we were doing the planner stuff, she kept looking for the coffee stickers. I said, "Well, thank you. May have one." The entire Amanda kept hers too.
You did, Amanda? You don't love me?
She kept wanting the coffees. I said, "Keep it
Oh,
up.
the
You have
coffee.
a coffee sticker for each day of the year." She eats at Starbucks every day. She gets Starbucks, so I mean, she is amazing. I wish I got to spend as much time with her as Amanda did. They drove from Chicago to the retreat and back. I need a larger jar for my minders, thanks to Amanda. Yes, like I said, Amanda, I need a link for your stuff so I can post that too. But she has some of the cutest and funniest. I forgot to get the wooden spoon one. She has one that says
You guys can get this.
survived. Look at that! Where'd you get
It's
that little
a
girl?
reminder. It's for reminders.
Where'd you get that little
Crackly.
girl? Turn it
This little
around.
girl.
Yeah,
Oh,
I love
Chris and
that.
Kale. Chris and Kale got it for me.
Look at the
But
puffy.
I mean, the galvanized steel for your minders. You guys can get one of these and put all Amanda's minders on there. It's a good idea. I got one. Obviously, that's a butterfly. This is a, you know,
Oh,
pineapple.
cool. Those
And I
are a
just
good idea.
I put all my minders on there. And
I have
obviously,
a cookie sheet that I just put them on. But I'm telling you, her minders were awesome. She has one that says, "I survived the wooden spoon." I need that for my refrigerator. My husband is Italian, and yeah, he had the wooden spoon.
These
Look at
are the ones that I've
that.
been working on.
Are those in
Amanda.
yours?
Amanda is a cover minder queen and helped me with mine. That is what I love about this community. Like, she was literally, she does cover minder. So obviously, that's like Burger King going over to McDonald's saying, I know your grill's down. Let me help you guys out with your burgers. Um, and so
This
I
was
came
one.
home
Woo,
and I was able to work on the ones that I was, crying about that I had broken.
that's the one I got from her.
Look at that. That is yeah, well, I didn't do that kind of quality. Obviously I got some work to do, but I I still felt like, I was doing something um up big. I never done minders before. Obviously I had the wrong glue and I had a little fail, but she helped
You're fine.
correct it.
I
And
heard that you didn't use E6000 or whatever it was.
I used the Scopy Bacon Bond, which on the box that you buy says helps clay adhere to any surface. That's actually not true. And then when that was a fail, and you could see the when that
You
was a fail,
you custom made this one?
I made no, not that one.
No,
The ones that I gave the staff.
look at those. Those are cute. You
Yeah,
put polyurethane on the outside?
yeah, the sisters helped. The stitching sisters, the actual leopard print, they helped me pick the colors and everything out. That's glitter clay. I reduced everything down, sliced it. They helped. You know how I've always asked for help picking colors for like the pins and stuff.
Right.
I couldn't pick the colors out um, for the cover minders. Anyway, so I made the cover minders. I'm putting them in the bag to bring, and the magnets start coming off. This is 3-in-1. After the Sculpey Bacon Bond didn't work, I tried this, and this is 3-in-1, and that didn't work either. So Amanda was the one that said, "Oh no, you have to use the E6000. That's the only thing that works when you're trying to make them into." Didn't even know that. So
Yeah,
when
this
you look up glue for clay,
I
you'll
love
come up with 100, replies. But I mean, I know now.
Oh my gosh, Amanda, that is awesome.
Yep. So yes, the pumpkin was made for my
I tell
present.
you,
Look at
they did
that.
come out great. I absolutely love my cover minders. I got really cool ones. I got a sparkly one. I got from the when I won. Um, yeah, I mean, I had a ball. I did enjoy myself. There were times where I was getting overwhelmed. And also when I was tired, and I had moments. But I went into my room, and I calmed myself down and talked to my husband for a few minutes. Then I went back in there. So, and nobody said anything, which was perfect. They know you're having a crisis for a second, and then they let you be and then they come up to you afterwards, and that is just awesome. And I love that about everyone there.
That
She's
was good.
Yes, and the hugs. Crashly, you do have excellent hugs, by the way. The hugs were awesome. Lots and lots of friends, lots happening. Like I said, my only complaint. Well, okay. Did you hear about my luggage?
You had another luggage fail? What
Yeah.
happened?
Okay, so I get on the plane from Atlanta to Kansas City, right? I get to Kansas City, only one of my bags is there. My bag
Oh,
with
I did hear about that. Brian told me.
it was my clothes. My craft bag went to Chicago. I'm like,
What?
what? So my craft bag went to me. So they put a rush on it. I kept the little tag here. They put a rush on it. I got that by. I got in at what 10 something in the morning. I had my bag by 6:45.
Not too bad, but still.
I had it in time to cross stitch, and besides, I already had one with me. I kept two with me on the plane.
I
You should
carried my my craft bag.
carry-on.
Yeah, my craft bag was my carry-on. And I got this bag, this new bag just for the retreat. And
Mhm.
I love this bag. So it had all of these different, pockets. Had a pocket for my iPad. It had two pockets inside.
I didn't see that.
Um, I have to show it on my show. I had two pockets inside for my chargers. Um, I have two chargers that I can use to kind of charge my phone, charge my tablet. Um, just I had area in between for my projects. So I had like four project bags with me. In between those, I had areas to put, like I brought my light pad and stuff to do any diamond painting. And, I'm always trying to put it between soft stuff so it doesn't crack and things. So I had an area for my light pad. I have a stand that allows it to pivot up and things. I had
Mhm.
that stand with me. Behind all of that were two more pockets and a zipper.
And that was your carry-on?
This is my carry-on. There was a zipper part in there that you can roll it down. You could put pins. I brought like 8 diamond
I
painting
saw
pins.
your pen
Yes.
holder.
Oh, I love this. I love this. There was pockets inside. I brought like embroidery and tapestry needles with me. What else did I have in there? Oh, I had my Galaxy goggles. I brought my additional magnifying in case I wanted to change my magnifying lens and things. I brought that. I had all kind of my charging cords. I brought those with me. I had my little purse, but I didn't even need that. I really just need to put my passport case down inside. And then I always keep like I have a card that I use just for crafting, and I keep that down in there. Obviously, I make a little money from my pins, and then I can use that to
What
kind
you
of expense my trips and stuff. So kind of pays, to have something on the side going. And then I don't have to feel guilty. But I worked a lot of overtime, so I definitely wasn't feeling guilty at this point. But it felt good to be able to have one bag. I felt so organized. I remember I was packing up, and Berta kept saying, "Tia, you gonna pack your stuff? You gonna?" I was like, "It's all organized now. It's just, sitting on the table, but it's all organized." And she was like, "You gonna have enough time?" I'm gonna be fine. All I did was take my suitcase in because I kept my clothes in one section, and that was zippered. And then all I had to do was put all my craft items in the empty section. I pulled my thing over, closed my suitcase. I think it took me 2, maybe 3 minutes by the time I finished talking while I was doing it. And she was in shock. I was like, "Yeah, see, this is how you do it." Then I put my little craft bag on top and wheeled out with one hand. So I was in heaven. This was the easiest when it came to travel that I've had it. I can't
yeah,
wait.
you're just gonna have to put links for that stuff.
That's definitely a good idea. Yep. So I'll put some links up. Obviously, I'll be putting all the links to everyone that contributed to our swag bags and things. What did you think was the best single item in the swag bags this year?
Oh, in the swag bags?
Hmm.
Gosh, I like almost everything. I think, believe it or not, my favorite thing would probably be these phone holders.
That was my second favorite, the phone holder. My absolute favorite, although I was stupid about it, was that USB coffee cup burner
Yeah.
warmer. So obviously we use a lot of foam cups, styrofoam cups and things for coffee. And with the lid off of them, the coffee it gets cold faster. So I did use my warmer, not once but twice.
And it
And
works.
yeah, so what I did though to test it before the first one, I was like, I want to know how good this one works. Dum Dum goes and grabs it with her hand, the top part, just after it was plugged up and had been on for a while,
Some of
and
them, you?
and burned my hand.
Oh, look. That's cool. It's
Yep,
not what
you
I
just
thought it would be.
plug it into a USB source and it gets hot. It does get hot. And then you just put your paper cup on top. Now, obviously if you have a coffee mug, I don't know how well it would work with like, porcelain cup or anything. But
I have a Mickey Mouse one that came, a cup that came with a warmer. I've never
Really?
had that either. Yeah, that was from the committee. The
That's
scarves,
fabulous.
I love how all the scarves and the what do you call it, are all, they were all different. I don't think one was the same.
No, they weren't the same. And I think they tried to capture everybody's personality. If they were someone that was a returner, because mine was full of glitter,
How
full
cool.
of glitter. And people
Mine
saw
has
it
special
sitting
tab.
on the table and knew automatically that's Tia's. That's got to be Tia's. All the glitter and sparkle and shine. So, is that me? Is that me, guys? Oh, there you are. Hi.
Yeah, my favorite was the scarf. The second for me was the mason jar. I just, like I said, I love everything, but my all-time favorite, I needed a phone holder. I desperately needed something to hold my um, tablet when I'm, because I'm constantly doing this when I'm cross stitching. Now I could sit it on the table next to me and sit up more when I'm cross stitching. Um, Cindy's was teal scarf too. The scarves were random unless Debbie had a name on them. I just went through everything again. I love it. I mean, the pumpkins are nice. These were handmade. I absolutely loved everything. I so wanted that one painting though, that Debbie wanted and traded it with Kim. It's the Sheena Pike one with all the tigers. That's the
Oh,
only
okay.
one. Was the only one I didn't have. I'm gonna order it now because I really like it, seeing it together. But yeah, I mean, I got a Mickey Mouse colored one.
Well, I got one that was full of, I think, like Cindy said, hers was teal with sparkle. Mine was black with sparkle. And you could tell it was all glittery, sparkly, shiny. It definitely, I mean, I wore mine the first evening.
Here's just a blanket. That blanket was awesome. That
Yep.
blanket was awesome. I love those I want one of those blankets now. Um, the washcloth. She had a name for them. Can't remember what the name was because they made them talk when they were at the retreat, or when she was making them. At Stitchy group, she was making them talk, and I can't remember what they called them.
Wow.
But yeah, I love the washcloth. I mean, mine don't look like this, and she told me what I was doing wrong. So Virginia cloth, thank you. Um,
Oh, I wasn't gonna mention that. Did you get the presentation from Debbie? Is so crazy.
she
So
is. Let me.
yes,
Her and her
Debbie
sister.
Coburn is crazy.
That
She's
woman.
silly. She is a hoot and a hat. And Denise, her too. I cannot imagine all
The,
three of them together. Donna, Denise. Now, I met the other sister when they had first arrived, but oh my goodness, I can't imagine all three of them together. Debbie is.
they showed me how to. I have that same thing they use for the card cutter. I
Mhm.
have that. It's sitting under my desk. It's been in there for almost 2 years, and she showed me how to use it. So maybe I'll take it out of the box now.
Yeah, pull it out and use it. That's the battle. When I started with polymer clay, I had a little cheap clear box, and I had had that for a year and a half, 2 years. I had an idea. I was
There's
like,
a
I'm gonna buy
fourth
some clay,
sister.
and I'm gonna make everything. I'm gonna be awesome. And then I couldn't. I got arthritis in my hands. I couldn't do anything. So we go to the first retreat, and there's a polymer clay class taught by my little sister, and I fell in love with clay. Now I got clay. I can go home. Now that didn't work out. The clay was horrible, but
Yeah,
it's
but you ain't
the
gonna
knowledge
practice with it. Yeah, I mean,
exactly.
those things right there.
Yep.
They're full of scrapbook paper.
Well, see, you got stuff to practice with,
I got
though.
three of them. Three of
Yeah.
them.
Now
She
you
has,
can hone the
there's a
craft and
fourth
maybe
sister.
make a little change.
Every one of their names start with D. They all have the same initials.
Hmm. And their brother is Donald.
I didn't remember there was a fourth sister, but I remember her telling me that each of
She was
them
there.
had initials too.
Hmm.
Good
She's
night.
the baby sister.
She has to go babysit tomorrow. Debbie,
Look at
Donna,
that.
Denise, Dawn, and Dee Dee.
Hmm.
And Donna.
Yeah.
How did they get that?
Their parents.
No, but what I'm saying is when you call Dawn, wouldn't Donna answer to that too?
You know, their parents was like, you know who I'm talking to. Get your butt over here. Don't make me have to say it again.
My mom still calls me my sister's name. She did it today.
I'm the only girl, and I get called Mike all the time. Michael,
Please
huh?
don't call tomorrow. I'll send you my cane.
You can send a cane.
Yeah, Shalene fell this morning going into her
Are you
son's house
serious,
and hurt her knee.
Shalene? Are you okay?
Yeah. She says she's sore, but she says she's okay. I don't know. I asked her earlier and right before you got here. Hi, Sophie.
Oh, wow. They had nicknames. Yeah, that makes sense.
Come over here.
That definitely makes sense.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and Denise is visiting with Donna's son, but they were able to meet up and they did like the virtual hugs. They have on their mask and things. So hopefully all of that's going really well. And Denise is getting spoiled by Donna's son. That I would have loved. Yeah, hurt my knees and you're sore.
arm is sore.
Oh. So my mom was watching you earlier today, Shalene. She was watching I think the video that you did from yesterday, your planner video. And
Yeah.
she was like, I just like watching her. I definitely don't want to do a planner, but I do just like watching her. I was like, well, that's nice. Mom, are you going to ever watch my channel? My mother doesn't watch my channel. So I'm like, Mom, you ever going to watch my channel? Give me a sympathy watch or something. But yeah, came in the room and she was watching Shalene. She just likes watching her. So
Oh,
hopefully, I'll get her to that point with me.
I
She's
love
not.
watching. Tell her thank you. I love watching. I watch
Yeah.
almost. I can't say I watch every day. I watch almost every day, and I go back and watch the days that I missed. So just because I'll never know what day it is if I don't.
Oh wow. But when I tell her that Shalene fell, she's gonna freak out.
She's attached. She doesn't want to go anywhere, and she
It's so
tickles. She
cute.
does
Hi.
tickle much.
Hello. How are you? What's your name is?
Say, I am Sophie,
Hi, Sophie.
and she wiggles.
Hi, Sophie. Such a cutie.
This is Sophie. She's 3. She is the Velcro dog, the one that would not leave my husband's side. And since I have been home, she has been attached to me. She has sat here right behind the computer on the back of my chair and sat there staring at me till I told her she could come over here. Yes.
But one thing that I know that I get asked every time I go to a retreat, and I want to see what you say and rein in. How was your food? What was your favorite? What was your least favorite?
The least favorite was the strawberry shortcake. Thank God they made me
I remember you saying something about it.
was able but the strawberries were big enough for me to pull them out and give them to Marianne or somebody. Um, can't remember who took them. But yeah, that was my least favorite was the strawberries. But I never even put I didn't like them, so that's my own bad. I think my favorite was the potato night. I liked the lasagna; it was pretty good. But the potato night with that soup, the soup salad and potato or something like that we had, that was pretty good. I never had that soup before, and it was really good.
I think they said there was two, and I think it was broccoli cheese soup, and
That's
I
the one
think yeah, broccoli and
I've
cheese soup.
never had that before. It was pretty decent.
For me,
Oh,
I, I I
the
didn't
chicken
have.
wrap, there wasn't any chicken in it.
Oh, who had a wrap with no chicken?
I got a wrap. Mine didn't have cheese. Mine didn't have the wrap, but I mean the chicken in the wrap. But that I mean it didn't bother me. Mine was just all salad basically, which was fine. I mean I was fine with that. The chicken, the lunch, the chicken salad that we had, that was pretty decent. I'd never had that with grapes in it either.
I, the only thing that I won't say I won't like, um, because it's my favorite, was the lemon bars.
Those were
The
good.
lemon bar is my favorite snack, but I couldn't really indulge in it like I wanted to because it would have made me want milk. And so
Uh,
because I'm off milk, I was sitting next to the wrong person, sitting next to Jenny, and and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be able. Oh shoot, I'm not gonna be able to eat all of this. She was like, I don't know why not. It was good. I was like, ooh, and it's sweet. She was like, oh, this was. She was tearing it up, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to because it is good, but it's making me want milk. And I was working hard, trying not to drink
I
any
know
milk.
you went by the milk at the hotel and didn't touch it.
And oh my gosh, I tried. Y'all see me over there and y'all stopped me because I was hovering too long. I think Deanne was like, "Deanne, get away from the milk." So, but that was because I felt like I worked hard to avoid. This is my favorite dessert, and if I get anything more, then I'm going to want milk. That was like I was working hard. I felt like I was really patting myself on the back. And Jenny wasn't making it any easier. She was definitely like, "Go ahead, girl. This was good. I
I
tore it
love
up. I
it.
ate it all. She ate it all, like all of it.
I
Um,
the food was
Good. It was
better
good.
than
It
it
was
was last
filling.
year.
Yes, it was filling.
I had enough. The
Hmm.
servings were better, I should say.
It was
The
good. It was filling.
food,
Excellent food choices. The lasagna was so good.
it really
Um,
was.
yes, the
It had
potato.
chunks of meat in it instead of uh, chopped up. It wasn't chopped up all the way. It had little chunks in it, and that made it even better.
I loved it. I did enjoy the potato bar the first night.
Hmm.
I tore that up. Shout out to this. I know that you guys don't like. A lot of people didn't like tomatoes, and I saw people picking out the orange and the yellow peppers. I
I didn't
love.
get it. They made me special salads with no
Okay,
pepper
good.
in it, and they
And so
were
you
really
didn't have that moment. Yeah. So
yeah,
that's an example of how when they send that request out, how you can make it work for you. But
yeah.
for me, whew, it was perfect because I snack on like the orange and the yellow peppers. I'll cut them up. My mom will cut them
I,
up for me, and then I'll sit and we'll watch movies to them and things. And so for me, the salad was perfect. I love light Italian, and they had light Italian. So for me, it was filling. I wasn't hungry. I was
right.
stuffed. Whoever
I
made the bread, first night, the butter bread, the garlic, whoever the bread was, oh my gosh. So we were snacking the first night on bread. That's how good the bread. Yes, we went in. Me,
oh
sweet,
yeah, the
dear.
rolls.
The
Those were
the
good.
yeah, the roll. They were so good. So shout out to, like I said, the menu was really good. The choices, the salad, the bread, the snacks. I like strawberry shortcake. Lemon bars are my favorites.
Those were really
So
the
I was in
pumpkin cake
heaven.
was really good too. I'd
Huh?
never had the pumpkin cake, I think it was.
That was the one that fooled me. so so it wasn't bad. It wasn't nasty, but I thought it was cake. It wasn't. It was some sort of bar. And I bit into it and it was like,
It was
moist
like
and
pumpkin pie.
that's what I said. I said, is it pie or is this cake?
Yeah, it tasted like pumpkin pie without the crust.
Is that okay? Okay. Well
It
that
didn't
you'd
taste
have,
like cake.
maybe help.
It was really good. I enjoyed it. I really did. I liked it.
Yeah.
Um, I did. They were I can't have peppers, so anything that they put peppers in, they made me a separate little and put it in a
Oh,
little
okay. I saw the
like
separate
and Marissa they did the same thing with Marissa and tomatoes. She can't eat tomatoes.
well, I was hoping that she would be okay. So I think her wrap, she got a regular wrap and she had maybe tomatoes in hers. But again, that's just like you were saying, you're able to put in your special request, and
Right.
they did a great job of putting things off to the side. I know Rachel, she had a specialized menu. She couldn't have gluten items, so they were able to accommodate her as well.
Good.
Awesome job. Awesome job.
I do have to say the food was better this year. It was awesome. I wasn't hungry at all. I did snack a little bit. I did have too much candy the second night. But and I had my popcorners. So I mean, I enjoyed. I want to shout out to my awesome roomies, Phyllis, Crystal, Beth, and Sarah. Thanks for putting up with me My snoring. You're welcome. You weren't snoring that loud. Let me tell you, I would rather sleep in the room with you snoring than my husband. That snoring I could handle. But yeah, no, Cindy was a cool roommate. We had a nice little roommate. Beth came in after and just slept with in the room on the fourth bed we had. One, yeah, we have 5 beds in our room. So Beth came in, switched rooms. It was nice, but we had fun. I mean, I the only complaint I have is um, the chairs. That's the only complaint I had. I had so much fun. I was overwhelmed. I learned so much that I was trying to process, and I'm like, am I really having fun or am I learning? One those things. Met a lot of people that subscribed to me that I did not know. Um, I learned different techniques in cross stitch and sewing, and um, Brandy told me how to learn how to use my sewing machine with notebook paper.
Mm,
She said you take notebook paper and just put the needle in it, and that's how you practice your lines. She said draw what you want on it, and you can practice moving it around. You just don't put thread in it, just the needle.
that's a good idea.
That's what she teaches her eighth graders, or taught her eighth graders. I was like, where have you been all my life?
That's a good idea. I have a sewing machine. It's a little mini, and I may do that. You know, it's been so long since
Yeah,
I sewed. You
Danielle
know,
and that rocker. Cindy ended up buying one to go to the retreats. That rocker,
did she?
yeah, Cindy ordered the one Danielle
Oh,
had.
she's going to use that at Red Boots. Yeah, she's going to take one to Red, but that's the one in Texas.
Yeah, I think the next one is going to be back in Texas, from what I heard.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, we knew about that before
Yeah,
the sign ups that this might be the last year in Hamilton. Did you go on the excursion?
no,
So
no.
we went into town, and to be honest, this was probably the funniest. I won't say worst, but it was the funniest part of the retreat experience. Obviously, this is Hamilton. They're known for being a quilting community. All the stores that we went to were definitely quilt central. They focused on quilting. So we're in town. We blinked and we were out of town.
I know
Literally,
we drove through town when Deanne was driving us to the retreat. We drove through downtown. I'm like, what was that?
it's a tiny blurb. It's 4 doors and that's it. Like, I was shocked. I was like, this beats all. Like, I've heard of tiny towns before. This is the size of a dollhouse. Like, if you put 4 shoe boxes, I used to try and make shoe boxes. I broke my dollhouse. My dad was like, you'll have to wait till next year. And I tried to remake my dollhouse out of shoe boxes. And I put 4 shoe boxes and then I put the lids on them. That was the roof. And that was it. That's the length. That's the length of their downtown is the length of 4 shoe boxes. So,
Was
and
that?
you got 4 doors you can go
Yeah.
into. All of
It's
them
actually
are
smaller than my
crafting
little
specific.
town, and my little town is really small.
It's a little bigger than them though, right? Yeah.
Yeah. No, mine. Yeah, my small town main street. I'll do a video of it and post it. My small main street is actually a movie set right now. TV, an Apple TV show set, so we can
Okay.
go there during certain days. Something about some magical machine or something like that was in the movie Big. I don't know
Mm.
if it's supposed to be on Apple TV really soon, and if it hasn't already, but yeah.
We did finally go to Casey's.
Oh, you went to Casey's? Did you have the pizza?
I did not
You
order
can
any
video
pizza.
from Kerwin in Ashley's town.
They went and got pizza and brought me a slice.
And was it good?
It wasn't bad. Here's the thing. Casey's looks like any old rundown 7-Eleven. I was expecting some big giant, you
Like
know, Yeah, like resort type gas station. Oh, everybody comes here, they travel here. I wasn't expecting it to be just a regular old gas station. And it looked old. And I probably would have, if you guys had never said, I get my pizza at Casey's, I never would have, I wouldn't have done it. I'd be like, they funny. No, so I tried it simply because everybody's talking and raving about it. The piece I had was very salty.
It
And
definitely wasn't good. It normally is much better.
okay. So I'm hoping that maybe next year, Casey's has an opportunity to redeem itself. But the for me, I was like, oh, well, okay, well, they need to come to Vegas. We don't even got to eat at the gas station. I'm gonna take them to somewhere where they're gonna get some authentic
Why don't you
fried.
get a little mini retreat together with in Vegas? I'd love to go to Vegas.
You would love to go to Vegas. The problem with that is, like,
But
I'm
you
not a planner. I'm not an organizer. I,
have a
I
planner and you have one
I'll
to
arrive. I'll arrive and I'll be like, hey, I'm here. Let's have fun. Woo! But as far as the organizing, plus, I see what Marissa goes through. I
it
don't
goes
know if I,
through in so much. I have to personally thank all of them. Kim,
yes.
Marissa, uh, Tammy, who else was there? Amanda. Amanda did a lot. Amanda stayed up a lot too.
Hmm.
I know I'm missing somebody. Michelle and all of the committee. That's the word. The committee did a fabulous job.
Yes.
The extra helpers did a fabulous job. They welcomed you. They were always good night. I'll talk to you later, Cindy.
Here's my
Um,
favorite.
huh?
Remember when we did the group pictures?
Yes.
And so there's a lot of us who have, for, hip problem, knee problem, by that time we were having some pain and things. So
Right.
we go to sit down. There was nobody who was made to feel like if you can't get back up or if you don't need help. What I saw the committee doing was
Mm-hmm.
extending their hand. Melissa Barker,
All of them.
I
Brand.
don't want it to come out in a bad way, but Melissa Barker, she's, a smaller person, but she's extending her hand to help us who are bigger than her out. Here, let me help you up. Let
Yeah, I
me
think
help
it
you
was
with that.
Kim and Kerwin actually helped me up um,
Yes.
when I was sitting on the floor. I mean,
Um,
they were just they were awesome.
awesome.
I have to say,
Awesome job. I felt
you
that
know,
was awesome. I
and
saw
Kerwin
Kim
did
come over. She
everything
put
of
her
it.
arm behind her and she leaned in with her leg. Help us because this one couch, it will sink you in.
Oh yeah, the
Those
one on
chairs
10.
that we sit in, they will sink you in. I had to do the 1, 2, 3, and then I only got one good leg. I can't put all this booty on my right leg.
How's your
Uh,
hip?
yeah, because of my hip.
I
So I
was
try and put as much on my left leg as possible, but I may still need help when I'm, doing my rock up. And they were wonderful, helping out. I'm like, I don't want to hurt you, I don't want you to lose balance and then I fall on you, but it still was the gesture of them extending their hand that I thought was so amazing. It was nice. See, that's another reason why I can't organize this kind of stuff because I'll be like, "You good? Okay," because we too. That's like me saying, I can't date another big dude. I can't date a dude big like me. We ain't gonna never be able to do much. We can't. What we gonna do? Belly bump? So I, I feel the same way when it comes to. I'm worried about hurting somebody.
some old people bones sometimes. Good night, Cindy. Have a good night. Sophie says night too. My little
I'm
Velcro.
looking here. The
I
heck
push her
with
away.
Casey taking it Ria's
I'll push
artist.
her away, and she'll lean
Oh,
right.
that sounds good, Kerwin. Ah, sounds yummy. My bed's calling me. I'm so beat. Love y'all. Night, Cindy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sophie does not want to leave me. See, watch. I'll pull her away.
Aw. So those
See,
were my favorite moments, seeing everybody, hanging out, having a good time. This was Kerwin's first time at this retreat, but everybody something knew him. They kind of, already knew him, hung out, and
Everybody think he
because
knew
yeah,
everybody too.
exactly,
Nice. I mean, you could walk up to him and ask him a question. He was in there pacing because he couldn't fall asleep. That
yeah.
one night I could sleep on the couch a little bit. I came back in there, and because I couldn't sleep, I didn't want to keep anybody else awake, so I came back in there, and Kurt was pacing. And what is your problem? He goes, "This is me. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy." I lay down. I'm wide awake.
That definitely happened. Rochelle, it happened to her also. She went out into, our little relaxing area outside the bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
She actually couldn't sleep and got back up and went and kind of sat out in that area. So it happens. It happened last year. I was kind of tired and stuff, and me and Crashly, we had a ball out in our relaxation area. I just kind of wanted to just hang out. We're watching a movie called 2 Weeks Notice with Sandra Bullock. She was trying her hardest to quit her job, and she was a nut in that movie. I mean, she was so crazy. And we were in there laughing, having a good time, just kind of relaxing away. And sometimes, that's enough to either rejuvenate you or to, kind of get you to fall asleep. You relax so much, now you can fall asleep. So I like that about this venue that they have, those changes and those shifts that you can kind of go through.
Yeah.
The chairs, how do you guys feel about? I'd like to hear from the newbies. Obviously, we know how the chairs work and what they can do for you. But
I
I
like
really,
them. My back realigned itself in that chair.
Mhm.
I used it a couple times on my back and it helped. Phyllis said she felt loved all weekend. And if she would do the belly bump like you were just saying, she would fall down.
Oh, Phyllis, that is so beautiful. She said, Brian helped me, Kim helped me. None of them or no one ever made me feel horrible because I needed to get help. I felt loved all weekend. Oh, I'd probably have fallen if I would have done the belly bump. I'm
And
already
Kerwin,
shopping
yeah,
for
he's
one.
getting one for his
Good,
house.
good. Tia just has old people bones sometimes. I do. I do. I can't wait to pass this trait down to my little sister. I give her my doggone hip.
Well,
I'll trade you in a minute.
this one won't leave my side, and the other one won't come near me.
Oh, she looks happy. Hi, Sophie. Hi. Oh, she looks so happy. Yep. So those were my highlights. Obviously, I had a great time, on my show, which I always do. We always do the retreat, where we do a wind down and things. And then I follow my show up with just like retreat awards and things like that. So I still will be doing my retreat awards and things. Hopefully, I will be able to get through them without too much crying. Sometimes I ugly cry, where's, snot bubbles and things like that. But I'll go through, some of my favorites. You went through everything, so thank you because I don't want to go through everything, but I will pull out like my items that I felt were my favorites and
I'll do
things
a.
like that.
I have pictures. I'll do probably a whip and chat later because I've been asked to do that too. There'll be small whip and chats, like 30 minutes. Because what am I going to say? Um, but yeah, I've got a few more things. But yeah, I do this the last 2 years. Tia joins me after every retreat she goes on. Um, I, we always talk about what our favorite was. I had one drama. My sister kept trying to reach me, and come to find out, my dad is sending out Facebook requests, friend requests. My dad died 5 years ago.
Somebody stole his oh, that had to be hard for somebody to get.
Mm-hmm. My sister
That had to
died,
be really hard.
and I I tried to report it, but because I wasn't friends with that person on the profile I have, my dad wasn't in that one. He was on my maiden name one, so I have to go report it on that one because when I reported it on this one, I got a letter back and said they didn't find anything wrong, and
Oh,
it's
that's
an exact
horrible.
copy of my father's face first
Hmm.
page, except it didn't.
Catfish.
I mean, yeah.
Yep.
Kaya. Kaya got sick Friday night. Friday night, Kaya got sick. She had to go to the hospital and get some fluids.
Oh, I didn't
Um,
know that.
yeah, she wanted us to thank Amanda, Phyllis, and Shelly for caring for her Friday night.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kaya.
she had to go get an IV. She was very dehydrated, I'm guessing. If I missed someone, Amanda's Crazy Crowd for Life, let me know. Big shout out to those three for hanging with me and helping me.
Oh, Kaya, I did not know. I didn't know you were sick.
Yeah,
Oh, are
I
you feeling better? I knew that
yeah, Phyllis
Phyllis
has
told me she wasn't.
sinus or allergy, but everything was clear with her. No, infection yet. So, but Kaya, I guess she just got dehydrated. It sounded like to me, um, and something she ate. Maybe she ate something that didn't agree with her.
Mhm.
I didn't realize that when you have that weight loss surgery, you can only eat certain things or a certain amount of things, and you could get sick. So she did that, and I guess that's what happened. I don't know, but she got some IV fluids in her, and she looked fine the next morning.
Well, good,
Looked
good.
better
I
the
I
next
didn't know
morning.
she was sick. I knew Phyllis was under the weather, and I remember I kissed her and told her I don't care. I kissed her anyway.
It was kept very hush, but yeah, she got very sick and very dehydrated.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you're okay.
And Phyllis
Going.
coughed all night, and I couldn't sleep, so I just went in and crafted. I don't sleep here either, so it was just normal routine for me.
Normal,
You
yeah.
know, sleeping cat naps or going and taking a break away from everything and sitting in a room and just watching Dateline or something. Just it relaxes me to the point of I can go on about my day. I can go on about diamond painting. Sometimes you just have to take a break. And me, it's Dateline or something like that that calms me down. I don't know why. I think it's Keith Morrison's voice. Who knows?
Uh, well, I'm glad that there's something that relaxes you.
And Phyllis, before we go, I want to say good luck, Phyllis. She has a job interview tomorrow morning for her second job that she so badly wants. Kaya, please feel better. My condolences to my Jason and Nikki. They lost their mom this afternoon.
Mm.
She was my second mom, third mom, third mom. She lived next door. I grew up, watched her kids. They were in my wedding. She lost her battle to cancer today.
Oh.
And my mom was there. So Jason, what's strange is she did the exact same thing my dad did to me. Made me leave. Jason, she made the kids leave. They were supposed to go to Disney World this weekend. She made them go. They left for Disney World this morning, and she passed
Oh.
away this afternoon. But she did the exact same thing. She died the way she wanted to, and not around the kids. And the Jason was with his boys and his wife. So that's what Linda wanted, and that's what happened. And it was awesome. And then I got a phone call today. I knew 12, 11, 12, something we met. We've been friends ever since. She's had breast cancer. The last 6 months have been hell. She had chemo. She just finished her last radiation treatment today and has gotten the all clear.
That's
So
good.
I
That's
lost
good
one to
to hear.
cancer. I got one saved from cancer, and this is Cancer Month. So if reach out, go get your checked. Men too, um, go get checked. I will try to make that appointment eventually. But yes, that I don't want to end this on a sad note, but I just wanted to send my condolences because I know they watch. So, um, yeah. But the retreat, I loved it. It's well worth the money. Um, the
Mhm.
payment plan is perfect. It's awesome. And I like I said, I learned so much just by watching other people. Um, People amaze you just looking at them, the way they do things. That girl Deborah next to me, let me tell you, if I could just sit there and watch her all day, she needs a channel. You know how you make it fast when you're
Mhm.
speed up to do the time up. Yeah, she doesn't need that. She does that. That's her normal.
She's a fast painter. Her and Berta are fast
Oh my
diamond
god! I
painters.
took a video of her painting that Indian girl that she did with Tima's stuff. I
Mhm.
took a video of that. I
That's
cannot wait
gorgeous.
to do that painting. I said,
Yep.
send me what she got.
Now
That
she went through the charting by I think Randy is charting
really?
and helping out. She'll chart it, she'll give you the suggestions down to the color, where to put it, and for a nominal fee, you can get it charted, you'll have it customized, and you simply get the sparklers, slivers, um, the
She has
jelly.
little bars, copper
Those are
something,
called
a
the
rack.
slivers. hmm And so, it's definitely helpful, especially for the people who are like, I would like to change this up a little bit, make it more, unique too. And obviously, she used to be a makeup artist. She probably could teach me, because I think I
Oh,
learned a lot with Marissa, huh?
okay. We're about to go, and Tia's live on Monday night.
Wednesday. Wednesday.
Tia goes live on Wednesday. But tell us about that spring, the sparkle in the new year or something. Speaking of sparklers, because I need to order some.
Oh, blinging in the new year. I do
Thank you.
that with DP
J Rob.
Addiction Adventures, me and
Mm-hmm.
J Rob. And then Tima, DP with Sparklers, she is our sponsor. So this year we are doing the same exact painting, which you already know about. She wanted to do
The
the
Bambi.
Mandy Manzano Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Usually we'll do, now you guys know my specialty is landscapes, buildings, wooded areas, waterfalls, trees, things of that nature. But this year we're going to, sparkle ties, a actual portrait. And I think we already, kind of worked through some color options that we enjoyed with Tima. We did that when it first came out. So we're obviously going to be probably start advertising for that in November to give everybody an opportunity to get whatever painting they're wanting to do for that. But it is called Blinging in the New Year.
When does it
On the
start?
show, yeah, on the show, we do invite someone who will ask a question on, and we'll answer their questions about our suggestions on how to, sparkle, or I always call it sparkle ties, or customize, a diamond painting that they have. So you're randomly selected for that. Huh?
Let's just call it Tiatized.
Tia ties. So we have a lot of fun with it. Obviously, we'll give them the opportunity to come on. Last year, how we did it was a little bit different than the year before. Last year, what we did was not only could the person that selected to come on win an item, for the giveaway, but we also did a random drawing for anybody in the audience. So we gave away two for each show. Two
Great.
for yeah, two on Jen show, two gifts on my show, and then obviously we would have Tima on each show, to kind of also offer up a suggestion. So it's a great way to get a consult from her because she gets a lot of people that ask.
She
And I used
asked
to get a lot of people that ask also, hey, Tia, can you help me customize this? What would you suggest? I never thought it was something that you could earn money on. So I'm really proud to see that someone's able to map out a whole painting. Her concepts and things that she, used are awesome because she used to be a makeup artist. So she knows how to blend, she's,
Shay.
mm-hmm,
Okay.
yeah.
Because I
Yep.
saw that during the crafting along thing.
Yeah,
You
during the craft along, that was she
that
did
was the
her
first thing
channel.
I
She
saw
kind of
her.
focused on it. So I think it's an awesome idea.
Paintings
Um,
are
so if you guys are able to reach out, her channel name is Crafting with Shay. She used to be a makeup artist. She has awesome eye for, color, for, highlights, low lights, and she could really help you kind of change up some things in your portraits and things. So looking
all
forward to see where people go with that.
the butterfly that Tia came up with. That Tina came up with, the butterfly that has the
Yeah,
her sample. She has
it
a
has a sample of everything in there.
archive, and it's got everything that you can
Yeah,
imagine. A sample of each will go in the butterfly,
yes,
and yeah, that's on her website. Go check it out if you want to know what this, that, or the other slivers or sparklers or what are the clear things,
jellies.
jellies.
Yeah. So
You want
you
to know
have crystal,
what
you have sparklers, you have jellies, and then you have the glow glass. So those are awesome.
sparklers? Check out Shay. What is it? Crafting with Shay.
Crafting with Shay.
Crafting with Shay. No, you can call me Butter is the makeup lady.
Okay. You could call me, but that's not her channel name though, is it?
I don't know.
I
I'll
don't think
find
that's her channel. Yeah.
I'll find out and post that. Um
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
I know
I'm
she
not
was
sure.
towards the end of the crafting
Hmm.
thing. She was like one of the last 3 or 4 people, I think.
I'll
And
get the name and I'll put it in my Wednesday as well.
okay.
That way we're referring you to the correct person. But she did an awesome job and she helped chart Berta's painting that you saw posted up.
Oh
Hmm.
my god, the painting was gorgeous.
Hmm.
That
It
the
was.
circle everywhere way angle you were at.
It
Every
was
time like you
gorgeous.
had to look at it. It was even more gorgeous every time you moved.
And she used
You see the ones on my
slivers.
wall.
She used slivers, which are brand new. They just came out a few months ago. Like right, I think she introduced them right as the June retreat was occurring that week. And
Hmm.
so they're brand new, and they got charted into the painting and they really popped on the canvas. So if you're able to see, like if they did a video or anything of it, it gives you a whole idea of different things that can be done with it. We had already had a couple of ideas because we had our painting, me and J Rob had our painting already charted by Tima. But again, this
Yeah,
whole
I
new
still don't
ideas.
know what I'm gonna do with that
Yep,
painting. I haven't
whole new
even
ideas.
looked at it. Does it have to be a new start when you start in January?
We hadn't really finalized that. That's a good question.
The only reason I'm asking is because a lot of people are doing it for the hero one that Bella Day Art Nicole is doing.
That's true. They're doing a Wonder Woman, yeah,
Yeah,
and
the
that's a good
Batman
idea.
and Wonder Woman are the two that I'm doing for the sparkling the new year and the be the hero or something.
I
Whatever.
have so many Wonder Womans. I'm just, obviously looking
I'm just
for
doing the
events
Mandy
to do
one
them in. Yep,
because you
just
know
looking.
Mandy's my favorite. So
I think Nyx has one called Phoenix. I want to see what the requirements are for that because if it's like what your idea of a rising phoenix would be, obviously that would be one of my Wonder Woman paintings also. So definitely we'll be looking out to see, what those parameters are. But definitely some awesome collabs coming up. I have a collab coming up, Crashly and Rebecca. We're gonna be doing miniature tiny houses. We call them gnome homes. That's it right there. So for everybody that's looking, that is the painting
I'm trying to
that
find it.
yep, that was charted. I know her name is Randy. I don't remember her channel name.
And
I
that's
thought
Berta.
she was crafting with Shay, but it could definitely be you could call me Butter.
Deanna says
And
she promises.
she
She
promised, okay,
so call me Butter.
call me Butter. There we go. Butter it is. But she did promise I'm a sub. Oh, okay. So she's a sub. She definitely knows.
Hmm.
Um,
I
and
The first time I
she,
saw her was on the crafting thing, and her those paintings she showed them all, the ones that are hanging on those um drawings, like architecture things. Um, yeah, you hang them on there. Um,
her
can't think
architecture things,
of architecture. What the hell are they called? Anyway, she hangs her paintings
her
on there.
drafting table.
No, not a table. It's a spinning thing. And you
Oh, okay.
hang the architecture things on it.
The blueprint
Thank you.
carousel.
That's it. And yeah, she had her paintings on it and some on the walls. Oh my god. if you get a chance to go watch that, go watch that.
Yeah, she did show that in her. She did a craftathon
Hmm.
slot as well. So yeah.
It was like one of the last few. She was awesome. I just was in awe, and then that's when I heard that she would, you know, you can say I want this done. Will you tell me what I need to do?
Yep.
Um, so that was awesome. But all right, Tia,
Tina. Yeah, that's my goddess.
that's the other part of you, huh? See, I got Tina on the brain now. Doing that dancing. Oh my
I
God.
love that song. I've been playing that song all day.
Which one?
Soul by
Oh,
Levi's. Make sure you guys go out and pick it up. It's on my mind. So I
I
like your soul, baby.
absolutely to catch Tia Wednesday night. It's 10 o'clock my time, 10, 9, 6, 7 your time.
7 my time. I've been going about 7:30 just because I've been working a lot of hours and I needed a little bit of break. But I usually go about 7 Pacific, which is 10
10.
your time.
Mhm. Yeah, I try to catch you when I can. Sometimes I catch you and I don't have my phone on me, so I can't say hi, but I do catch you. Um, Another one in the corner. Um, so yeah, I just don't forget to catch Tia. She's going to go over some other stuff that happened at the retreat. Things that we got, her personal favorites. I am going to put all my stuff away and I'm going to go cross stitch for a while. So I will catch y'all later. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for joining me, Tia. Thank you, Shawana, for sending all those pictures. And I will talk to y'all next week. Bye.
Bye, guys.